My child, listen carefully to the whisper of my voice, because today I am telling you something you never expected, something that will open your eyes and shake your heart, something that will remind you of how close I am to you even when you think I am far away, because I, the Lord your God, say to you that a bank account is running under your name and all its funds are transferring into your life. Not a bank account of earthly walls or human hands, but a divine account that I myself have created for you before you were even born, and every act of kindness you gave, every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered when no one was watching, every good choice you made even when it cost you. All of it has been stored like treasures in this heavenly account, and now the time has come when those treasures are being released, when the transfer is taking place, when what you sowed in pain you will reap in joy, when what you gave in silence will come back multiplied in light. My child, I know how many times you felt empty, how many times you felt like nothing was left, like you had no strength, no money, no peace, no reason to go on, but I was watching, I was recording, I was storing every moment, and I was building this account for you, and now I say the funds are moving, the blessings are shifting, the harvest is on its way. Do not think of this as money alone, though provision is part of my promise. But see it as the abundance of heaven being wired into your soul, peace being deposited into your heart, strength flowing into your spirit, love being credited into your relationships, healing being transferred into your body, and miracles entering the details of your life like streams of living water. Yes, my beloved, the transfer has begun. The angels are already in motion, the gates of heaven are open, and what was delayed is now arriving. The reason you suffered for so long, the reason you cried for so many nights, the reason you thought I had forgotten you is because the account was growing, interest was building, and now the payout will astonish you. For you see, I am not a God who forgets. I am not a God who ignores. I am not a God who lets the faithful go unrewarded. I am the God who writes every detail in my book, who bottles every tear, who hears every cry, who remembers every sacrifice, and now I am sending back to you what belongs to you. Imagine a river overflowing its banks, imagine a vault opening wide, imagine a fountain bursting forth, and this is what your season looks like, because what was hidden is being revealed, what was stored is being released, what was held back is being poured out. My child, I know that you have been asking me when will it be my time, when will the doors open, when will the blessings come, when will the pain stop, and today I say your time is now. Your doors are open, your blessings are coming, and your pain is ending. The transfer is not in the future, it is happening as I speak these words to you, and though you cannot see it with your eyes yet, feel it with your heart, because the atmosphere around you has already changed, the winds have already shifted, and the breakthrough is already moving. You are standing at the edge of a miracle, you are standing at the border of your promised land, you are standing at the doorway of abundance, and soon you will look back at this day and realize that this was the moment when heaven began to shift in your favor. I say to you, do not doubt me, do not let fear steal what I am giving you. Do not let the enemy whisper lies in your ear saying that this is not for you, that you are not worthy, that you do not deserve it. Did I not choose you? Did I not form you in your mother's womb? Did I not call you by name before you even knew me? And if I called you, if I chose you, if I formed you, then I will also bless you, I will also provide for you, I will also fill your life with abundance. Do not measure my promise by your own strength. Do not measure my blessing by what you can see in your bank account today, because my riches are not limited, my storehouses never run dry, my vaults in heaven never empty. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, I hold the gold and silver, I command the earth and everything in it. And when I decide to bless, no one can stop it. My dear one, you thought the delays were denials, but they were not, they were preparations. You thought the silence meant rejection, but it did not, it meant protection. You thought the closed doors were punishments, but they were not, they were redirections. I was guiding you to this exact moment. I was aligning everything so that the transfer would arrive not too soon and not too late, but exactly on time, and now it is here. So rejoice, my child, even before you see it, rejoice even before you hold it, rejoice even before you taste it, because faith is believing before the evidence, and your faith will unlock even greater overflow. My child, lean closer to my words because what I am unfolding in your life is too precious for you to miss. I want you to feel the weight of what I am saying and let it sink into the depths of your heart, because the transfer I am speaking about is not a small thing, it is not a partial gift, it is not a tiny deposit, it is a full release, a divine overflow, a supernatural outpouring. And I am releasing it into every area of your life, not only into your finances but into your mind, into your health, into your relationships, into your spirit, into your destiny, into your purpose, because I do not give in fragments, I give in wholeness, I do not bless in pieces, I bless in fullness. I do not pour out drops, I pour out rivers, and the account that is under your name has been filled by my hands with treasures that no thief can steal, no enemy can block, no circumstance can erase, and now those treasures are being poured into your present and your future. I see the nights you could not sleep because of worry. I see the days you could not breathe because of anxiety. I see the weight you carried on your chest because of lack and fear. I see the moments when you thought you had nothing left and still you gave love, still you prayed, still you believed, and those moments are the seeds that have grown in my heavenly fields. Those are the seeds that have turned into a harvest. And now I am bringing the harvest to you. I am making sure that not one seed goes unpaid, not one act goes unnoticed, not one tear goes without fruit. My child, the bank of heaven does not lose track, the bank of heaven does not miscalculate, the bank of heaven does not close its doors, and today that bank is releasing into your earthly life what it has been storing for you. You wonder, Lord, how can this be? How can there be a transfer I do not see? How can I trust something I cannot touch? And I say to you, my beloved, faith is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. Faith is the cord that pulls what is invisible into the visible. Faith is the hand that reaches into heaven and draws down the miracle. And your faith, even the little that you have, is enough to unlock what I am doing. Do not despise the days when your faith felt small. Do not despise the moments when you struggled to believe, because even in your weakness I was strong, even in your doubt I was faithful, even when you stumbled I carried you, and now I am rewarding you not because you were perfect but because you are mine. This transfer is not about numbers on a screen. This transfer is about showing you that I am still God, that I still provide, that I still make a way, that I still lift the broken, that I still open doors no man can shut, that I still surprise my children with sudden miracles. I want to remind you that I am your source. Not the job, not the economy, not the people around you, not the systems of this world. When banks on earth close, my bank is still open. When doors on earth shut, my gates swing wide. When resources on earth dry up, my rivers still flow. You belong to me, and if you belong to me, then my account is your account, my inheritance is your inheritance, my blessings are your blessings, and I will not let you be empty, my child. You have been walking through a season of drought, but rain is coming. You have been standing in a desert, but streams are about to burst forth. You have been standing in front of closed walls, but I am shaking them down. Do not give in to despair now, not when the transfer is so near. Not when the angels are already carrying the delivery, not when the breakthrough is already at your doorstep. What you feel in your spirit is not just emotion, it is confirmation. The stirring in your heart, the quickening in your soul, the tears in your eyes even now as you hear my words, these are the signs that the Spirit within you is agreeing, that heaven is moving, that what I promised is manifesting. You will see sudden changes, sudden opportunities, sudden open doors, sudden favor, sudden breakthroughs, because when my transfers begin they do not move slowly, they move swiftly, like a flood that cannot be stopped, like a wind that cannot be held back, like a sunrise that cannot be delayed. Get ready, my child, because what is coming to you will not be a trickle, it will be a flood, and you will not have room enough to contain it. You will say, Lord, this is too much, this is more than I expected, this is greater than I dreamed, and I will say to you, yes, because I am the God of more than enough. I am the God who does exceedingly and abundantly above all you can ask or imagine. I am the God who fills your cup until it runs over. I am the God who makes your barns overflow. I am the God who opens the windows of heaven and pours out a blessing that you cannot contain. My beloved, I am not finished yet, I am only beginning. Because what is being transferred to you will not only bless you but bless everyone connected to you, your family, your children, your friends, your generations. Because I do not bless one person to keep it hidden, I bless to make it flow, I bless to make it multiply, I bless to make it spread, and the account I am opening for you will overflow into the lives around you. The world will look at you and know that you are mine, not because of your wealth, not because of your possessions, but because of the peace, the love, the joy, the light that radiates from you, because I will fill you with more than money can buy, I will fill you with treasures that cannot be priced. Treasures of the heart, treasures of the spirit, treasures of eternal worth. My child, Listen even more deeply now because I am still pouring into you, I am still speaking to you, I am still unfolding the layers of this promise, and I want you to carry these words like living fire inside your soul, because the transfer I speak of is not only a moment in time but the beginning of a new season, a turning point that will mark your life forever, a divine shift that will make you say nothing was ever the same after this. For too long you have walked in scarcity, for too long you have endured dryness, for too long you have carried burdens heavier than your shoulders could hold, but I say enough. My child, the account that has been hidden in heaven is now being revealed and the funds are flowing like a river into your existence. Every good word spoken over you, every prayer prayed for you, every promise I made concerning you, I am gathering them together like gold coins falling into your lap, like treasures being released into your hands, and I will not allow them to stay locked up any longer. I want you to feel the shift, I want you to sense the atmosphere changing around you, because when heaven transfers, earth must adjust. When my hand moves, everything around you must realign. You may feel resistance, you may feel tension, you may feel the enemy trying to whisper doubt into your ear. But that is only because he knows the release is here, he knows the flood is coming, he knows the blessing cannot be stopped, and his last attempt is to make you quit right before it happens. But I say to you, do not quit, do not turn away, do not doubt me now, because the very proof that the transfer is real is the storm you feel pressing against you. The closer the miracle, the greater the resistance, the nearer the breakthrough, the louder the lies, but I am telling you, my child, keep standing, because the wave of my blessing is already rolling toward you and no power of darkness can hold it back. Think of how long you have waited, think of how many tears you have cried, think of how many prayers you have prayed. And now know this, not one was wasted. Not one prayer fell to the ground. Not one sigh went unheard. Not one tear went unseen. I have collected them all, and they are part of the deposit in this account that now pours back into your life. Every act of faith, even when no one saw, every moment you chose good over evil, every time you forgave instead of seeking revenge, every time you gave when you had little, those were deposits that heaven recorded, and now the payout is coming. I am a just God, I am a faithful God, I am a promise-keeping God, and my justice demands that what you sowed must come back multiplied. My faithfulness guarantees that what I promised I will fulfill, my love ensures that you will not be forgotten. My beloved, the transfer will not look ordinary, it will not come in ways you expect, it will come suddenly, it will come strangely, it will come miraculously, because I do not move by the logic of man, I move by the power of heaven. You may see doors open that you thought were sealed forever, you may see people come into your life who carry blessings in their hands for you, you may receive news that changes everything overnight, you may find opportunities rising in places where you saw nothing before, because this is how I move, this is how I release, this is how I transfer. Be ready for sudden phone calls, sudden connections, sudden breakthroughs, sudden healing, sudden peace, sudden joy. Because I will surprise you with my goodness, Do not be afraid of the size of the blessing, do not shrink back when it feels too much, because I am not a God of barely enough, I am not a God of small measures, I am not a God of limits. I am the overflowing God, the abundant God, the generous God, and when I pour out, I pour until you cannot hold it. I pour until your cup runs over. I pour until your storehouses burst. I pour until your mouth can only say, "Surely this is the Lord." You will not boast in yourself, you will not credit your own strength, you will not think it was your doing, you will know it was me, because what is coming is greater than what you could build, it is beyond what you could plan. It is more than you could imagine, and only heaven could send it. My child, I want you to rest in this truth, to stop worrying, to stop running in circles, to stop doubting yourself. Lay down your anxiety, put your fears at my feet, release your grip on control, and trust that I am transferring into your life exactly what you need at exactly the right time. You do not need to strive for what I am already sending, you do not need to fight for what I have already won, you do not need to chase what is already on its way, because this is not about your strength, it is about my faithfulness. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Watch and see how I provide. Believe and see how I move. This season will be marked by testimonies, by moments where you will say, "I do not know how it happened, but God made a way, I do not know how it turned around, but God stepped in, I do not know where it came from, but God provided." And when you testify, your story will give others faith, your miracle will give others hope, your overflow will bless others with courage to keep believing. That is why I am doing this in your life, not only to bless you but to use you as a light, to make you a living testimony, to make you proof of my goodness. My precious child, keep your heart open because I am not finished speaking to you, I am not finished filling you, I am not finished pouring into your soul the assurance that what I have promised is already moving into your reality. And I want you to understand with all your being that when I say a bank account is running under your name and its funds are transferring into your life, I am not speaking in riddles or empty words, I am declaring truth that is already unfolding in the unseen and will soon be undeniable in the seen. I am telling you that every time you chose love over hate, it was like a coin deposited. Every time you chose faith over fear, another deposit was made. Every time you served without recognition, another treasure was stored. Every time you believed when everything around you told you to give up, another increase was credited, and now the heavenly balance under your name is overflowing and the transfer is in progress. I want you to walk in expectation, not in fear, because expectation attracts fulfillment, faith draws the promise closer, hope pulls the unseen into reality, and when you align your heart with mine, you become a magnet for miracles. Lift up your eyes, my child, stop looking down in despair, stop staring at the emptiness of today, start looking to the fullness of what is coming, because your account is not empty, it is overflowing, and soon your life will reflect it. What looks like lack now will be replaced with abundance, what looks like brokenness now will be rebuilt in beauty, what looks like delay now will turn into divine timing, because when I move, I redeem the years that were stolen. I restore the days that were wasted, I multiply the seeds that were buried, I turn mourning into dancing, ashes into beauty, despair into joy. You have asked me many times, Lord, why so much waiting, why so much struggle, why so much silence? And I say to you, it was never silence, it was strategy, it was never punishment, it was preparation, it was never abandonment, it was alignment. Because I was setting you up for a blessing so great that if I gave it too early, it would have crushed you. If I gave it too soon, it would have slipped through your fingers. If I released it before you were ready, you would not have seen its value. But now, my child, you are stronger, you are wiser. You are humbled, you are prepared, and now when the blessing comes, you will not waste it, you will not boast in yourself, you will not run from me, you will stay close to me and use what I give you for good. Understand this, my beloved, the transfer is not only for your comfort but for your calling, not only for your needs but for your destiny, not only for your survival but for your assignment. I bless you so you can bless others, I fill you so you can pour out, I lift you so you can lift others, I provide for you so you can be my hands to those in need. This is why the account under your name is overflowing, because your heart is willing to give, because you do not hold tightly in selfishness but open your hands in generosity. I can trust you with this transfer because you have been faithful with little, and those who are faithful with little I will set over much. Do not fear the opinions of others, do not shrink because of jealousy, do not hide because of misunderstanding, because some will not understand the blessing when it comes, some will question, some will envy, some will doubt. But you will know the truth, you will know it was I who opened the windows of heaven, you will know it was I who poured out this overflow, you will know it was I who made the way, and you will carry the testimony that no man, no system, no circumstance can take away. And those who once mocked will see and know that I, the Lord your God, am with you, that my hand rests upon you, that my favor covers you like a shield, that my blessing overtakes you like a flood. My child, prepare yourself because the coming days will surprise you, blessings will meet you unexpectedly, opportunities will rise suddenly, peace will fill you deeply, and joy will return to your heart in ways you thought were lost forever. You will laugh again, you will rejoice again, you will sing again, you will testify again, because I am making all things new. The account that was hidden is now revealed, the treasures that were stored are now released, the balance that was waiting is now transferred, and you will step into a new chapter, a new story, a new season that will carry my fingerprints all over it. Trust me with your whole heart, my beloved, because I am faithful and I do not fail. And though the world may shake, though people may change, though seasons may turn, I remain the same yesterday, today, and forever, and my word to you is unshakable, my promise to you is irreversible, my blessing upon you is unstoppable. Stand tall, lift your head, hold on to my word, because the transfer is not only coming, it is already here. My beloved child, feel the depth of my words because I am still speaking life into you, I am still releasing rivers of promise over you, and I am still opening your heart to understand the greatness of what I am doing. for the account that has been hidden under your name is far greater than you realize. It is not an earthly balance that can rise and fall with the markets. It is not a fragile store that thieves can steal or moths can destroy. It is a heavenly storehouse guarded by my own hand, filled with treasures that I myself placed there. And now I say to you, the time has come for release, the time has come for overflow, the time has come for transfer, and no barrier, no delay, no opposition can hold it back. You have carried burdens that seemed unbearable, you have walked roads that felt endless. You have endured storms that threatened to drown you, yet you are still standing, still breathing, still holding on, and that resilience has not gone unnoticed, for every step you took in faith when fear told you to quit was a deposit, every breath of prayer when your strength was failing was a deposit. Every act of kindness when no one was watching was a deposit, and now heaven's account under your name is overflowing, the balance is full, the interest has multiplied, and I am releasing it into your life. You thought the delays meant denial, but they meant increase. You thought the silence meant rejection, but it meant preparation. You thought the waiting meant abandonment, but it meant alignment, and now the fullness of time has come, now the transfer is at hand. Do not measure this by earthly terms, my child, because what I give surpasses money, surpasses possessions, surpasses all earthly wealth. Yes, I will provide what you need in the physical. Yes, I will open doors of provision. Yes, I will bring opportunities and resources, but more than that I am depositing peace into your heart, joy into your spirit, wisdom into your mind, strength into your body, and love into your relationships. I am filling you with treasures that cannot be bought, treasures that cannot be stolen, treasures that will carry you not only through this life but into eternity. This is why I say, do not worry, do not fear, do not be anxious, for the account I am transferring into you cannot be emptied, it cannot run dry, it cannot collapse, it is eternal and it flows from my own hand. You will see it manifest in ways that make you stand in awe. You will experience moments that leave you speechless. You will walk through doors that no one thought would open for you. You will encounter blessings that come without warning, and you will know without a shadow of doubt that it was I, your God, who did this. The testimony that rises from your life will be loud, it will be clear, it will be undeniable, and it will draw others to me. You will not only say God blessed me, you will say God transformed me, God restored me, God lifted me, God filled me, and through your testimony many hearts will believe again, many broken ones will find hope again, many doubters will see that I am real. My child, prepare yourself to overflow, prepare yourself to carry more than enough, prepare yourself to walk in a season where doors swing wide, where prayers are answered, where tears are turned into laughter, because I am not giving you small blessings, I am giving you a flood. You will look back at this moment and say, this was the turning point, this was the shift, this was the day God's transfer began to manifest, and you will never be the same. Stay close to me, hold on to me, trust in me, because as the blessings flow, the enemy will try to distract, he will try to tempt, he will try to pull you away, but if you remain rooted in my love, nothing will shake you, nothing will move you. Nothing will rob you of what I am releasing. This is not just a momentary blessing, it is a lifelong covenant, it is a continuous outpouring. It is the beginning of a new story that will carry you into generations. So rejoice now, my beloved, even before you see the full picture. Rejoice now even before your hands hold the blessing. Rejoice now even before your eyes witness the miracle, because faith rejoices before the evidence. Faith celebrates before the manifestation. Faith praises before the walls fall. Lift your voice, lift your heart, lift your spirit, because the funds are being transferred, the blessings are being released, the treasures are being poured out, and your life is about to overflow with my goodness. And now, my child, remember this truth deep in your spirit: the account under your name in heaven is overflowing, and the transfer is already moving into your life. You will not remain empty, you will not remain forgotten, you will not remain in lack, because I, your God, am faithful, and what I have promised is already yours. So walk forward in peace, live with expectation, rejoice with hope, for your season of blessing is here and nothing can stop it. My hand is upon you, my love surrounds you, and my abundance will follow you all the days of your life, says the Lord. If this message touched your heart, make sure to subscribe and stay connected so you never miss what I am pouring out for you.